Hey everybody, it's Gabby and it is time to gab about some books. So there's been a lot of talk about everything going on with the new YouTube monetization system, which is fine. I'm definitely not doing this for the monetization, but I know that there's a lot of booktubers that have been aiming for that and they were so close to getting it, and now all of a sudden YouTube has decided to increase it. So it's almost like when you're going for something at work and then all of a sudden your boss is like, oh no, we know that we said that you had to do all of this, this, and this, but now you have to do all of this on top of that. So it's causing a lot of mayhem, but there is a silver lining to this. The booktube community has kind of band together, which I think is amazing, because all of the support that we're giving each other has, I think, increased everybody's want to do more videos. Like, I know originally everybody was afraid that certain people would stop wanting to record or not even want to try. I am definitely a small booktuber, so I don't necessarily look at this as a downfall for me personally, because I never even in a million years thought that I would hit that, because I think it was like 1,000 hours and whatever, but now it's like you have to have 1,000 subscribers at least, and then at least 4,000 hours of watch time. So obviously that's not happening with me anytime soon, but if I can get to that, hell yeah, that would be great. But anyways, the silver lining to this is that the booktube community has, you know, come together and we're like, let's support each other. And I just think that that's so great, because that's why we're doing this. That's why we came to booktube. I did not come to booktube to make money. And I know like the booktubers that are going for the monetization, they didn't start the channel for money either. But the fact that they were like this close from getting it, and now all of a sudden, because this has increased, like the YouTube watch time has increased, they're not going, and I keep touching my hair, sorry. They're not going to get it. And it's crazy to me, especially for like people like that bookie who are so close to getting it and they've already earned this amount of money, but because they don't have the watch time, they're not gonna get it. Like, it's just the moral of it. But whatever, this has been like a soapbox thing, so let me step off my soapbox. The main focus of this is the Strikebackvideoathon, which I'm going to be participating in. I'm a little late on this. This is going to be going out really late on the first day. It is already 7 o'clock and I still have to edit this video. So hopefully I get this up before midnight. I'm going to try to record a little bit too, so that I can get more videos in there. But today's video is the books that you read because of booktube. Now obviously there are books that we all read because of recommendations and all of that. So the one book that stands out the most, and I believe it was All About Them Books, I think, or Grace or whatever, I'll link her down below, but she talked about Every Day by David Levithan, and I think the concept of that book just stood out to me because it was different and unique, and you know, it wasn't anything that I had ever read, because as you all know, I read a lot of thrillers, so this was a big different thing for me. Basically it follows A, who every day is in a different body. Obviously the similarities of who they are is that it's always somebody within the same area, and cool fact is that the areas are actually in Maryland, so I thought that was really cool. One of them was in DC, and then like Baltimore and other areas, but I think one was in Annapolis too. So that was really cool for me because I am in Maryland, and just having a book connection on where you're from is always a cool thing. So that was that one, and I think I gave it a 4 on Goodreads. I read it over the summer, so there was that one. The Book Thief by Mark Zuzak, and this one wasn't just from booktube, but there were so many booktubers that discussed it that I was like, you know what, I just need to read it. So I finally read it, and oh my gosh, like it is so good. It goes back and forth, and like Death's perspective is in there, and I think that's what ties it all together, is that Death actually has a conscience, and that's what's so unique about this book. But obviously, you know, there's all that. So the other book, there's another book, there's so many books. The Couple Next Door by Sherry Lapina. I didn't think that I was going to like it that much, but I actually did. I mean, I say I liked it that much, but I think I only give it a 3, which is still really good because a lot of my books don't get a 3. I've recently started getting like really hard on like my scoring. But it follows a couple who their baby goes missing while they're next door at their friend's house for a dinner party. Which, by the way, why would you leave your child, your baby, who has to be in a crib, next door while you're next door? It just doesn't make any sense. It's like asking for your baby to be abducted, kidnapped, whatever. So the twists and the turns, some of them were a little predictable, some of them weren't, some of them didn't make sense, but it was still a really good read, and the fact that I found it over watching Booktube reviews was great. The other one that I read from Booktube was Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, and you know, this was one of those books that broke my heart all at once, and I've talked about this before, but it was so beautifully written, and the torment that this boy has with all of the things going on with his mother's treatments and then everything that he's going through, it's just heartbreaking, because that's truly what people go through when they're watching a loved one go through any type of treatments, whether it's for cancer treatments or, you know, whatever. If it's terminal illness, like, you're gonna be upset about it. Another one that I got from the Booktube community was We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. Anyways, this follows a group of very entitled kids who go to an island every summer with their family, and you already can kind of suspect that something's not right, because, you know, our main character seems a little peculiar, and she's kind of distant from everybody except for like her cousins, and then you find out what happens and you're like, oh. And then the last one was The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins, which obviously there was the movie coming out and there was so much more to it, but I did see a lot of booktubers reading it or talking about it, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give this a try. So the other part of the Strikebackvideoathon video, the Strikebackvideoathon, is that you do shout outs to small booktubers, and I am going to be posting a video every day, or at least trying to. So I think with that I'm just going to be, you know, talking about 2 to 3 booktubers each day, because I really want to take my time looking through their channel and being able to recommend these booktubers to you for a specific purpose, rather than just saying, oh, go check out them because they're a small booktuber. Because that's not what we want to do. We want to know, like, okay, this person focuses on young adult fantasy, this person focuses on horror, this person focuses on this. Oh, this person's really good at tags. Like, we want to know that.
I feel like I'm rambling. I feel like I'm rambling.
I'm also kind of like super punchy because I didn't get that much sleep, which is crazy because usually it's the opposite. You usually get tired and I feel like I'm going cross-eyed. Anyways, the one person I'm going to focus on the most today is Mel Morty. She was probably the one for like the first booktuber that I actually like commented back and forth with. She's so cool, super sweet. She's also a fellow teacher, which you gotta love the fellow teachers because we have so much to do, and then the fact that she can read so much while still doing her job, because I wish I had that much time, or not that much time because she probably has just as little time as I do. I wish I had the energy and the motivation to read as much as she does. But Mel is more so that type of booktuber that you feel like you could just sit down and just talk with. So she gives really good book recommendations, and then they're very, I don't know, like unique, and you sit down and you just get sucked into watching all of her videos. She has a very like mellow vibe to her, and I don't know, I just think that she's so cool, and like if I were a kid, I would totally want her to be my teacher. But she focuses a lot on, she reads a lot of thrillers, because we've bonded over like our thriller, like mystery, whatever. But I know she's starting, like, her channel isn't just going to be mainly focused on books. She's going to be focusing on a few other things, because, you know, we do focus a lot on books, but that's not all we're about. So I definitely think that everybody should check her out. And she makes really cool, like, book trailers. I think that was like what she originally started doing, but I still really like them. But she's also like a big fan of Black Dagger Brotherhood, and as you all know, I love the Black Dagger Brotherhood. The other one that I wanted to talk about today was actually a recent find that I found through this whole booktube like banding together thing. I feel like I'm gonna spill my hot chocolate. But it is Nicole, I think it's Xenia, I don't know, but I'll link her down below. She has to be the sweetest person in the world, and if you watch her videos, like I'm pretty sure I watched all of her videos that she had posted last night, and I was getting so sleepy, not because she's boring, let me rephrase that. I was so like relaxed because she has such a calming voice, and she doesn't like overdo it, and she does every book review some justice. And from what I've seen from her channel, I didn't watch all of her videos, like all the videos I watched I felt really relaxed, but the videos that I watched, she is, I feel like she has a very wide variety of books, but I don't know, I just started watching her videos yesterday, so whatever, but I think that she's amazing already, and I can't wait to see more of her videos, and I think that everybody should go subscribe to her if you're not. I'm actually surprised with how little subscribers she has, because I would have expected her to have a lot more because her videos are so great, and you can tell that she really cares about what she's read.
And so yeah, go subscribe to all of that.
If you're not part of my channel, go ahead and like down below with a big thumbs up and subscribe. I'm going to be posting every day for the Strikebackvideoathon. I don't know why I can't say that. I'm also going to be posting some regular videos in the mix, and I am going to be bringing a new concept. I think it's a new concept. If it's not, whatever. But I'm obviously not starting it today. So starting next week, on Mondays and Wednesdays, I'm going to be doing something new with my channel. It's going to be Man Crush Mondays, which are going to be focused on different things. You know, next week could be Man Crush Monday on Booktubers, and then focusing maybe on like 2 or 3 male booktubers that are amazing and everybody should listen to. Or it could be favorite male authors or favorite male characters. You know, we're gonna work on that. Then the other one obviously is Women Crush Wednesday, which is the same concept, booktubers, authors, or characters in a book. So that's my new goal in my booktube life. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna see how it goes, but I make no promises. So I'm so glad that you've stuck around, if you've stuck around this long, and I hope you check out those friends, because they're amazing and everybody should love them, and let's all band together and love books. So if you want to see any kind of new YouTube videos, comment down below, let me know what you're looking for, and if you are particularly looking for a specific type of like book review, or if you've seen that I've hauled a video like in any of my hauls, if you really want me to read one of those books, I will definitely get to that. There was one originally that I had a request for, and it was awful, and I never posted a review because I didn't want to be a negative Nancy. So I'm going to be posting a book review sometime this week on What Doesn't Kill Her by Carla Norton, because I absolutely loved it. I'm going to stop rambling now, so comment below, like below, subscribe, let's be friends, let's kick some YouTube butt. Okay, bye.